What's good and happy Friday to everyone. You know what I mean? From your homie right here. And here's another new video. Let's get to this. Now, all of us that look up YouTube or make content, of course, we're going to come across videos, follow people, you know what I mean, from all parts of the world. You know what I mean? It's crazy, right? But it's a beautiful thing, seeing what's out there, seeing what people do, seeing how people live, seeing what people create, and everything, what people think about and talk about. But in this case, all right, here's this one guy, Mac Trucc, and what's up to Mac Trucc? Anybody check out his content? You know what I mean. Comes from that what do you call it? Bodybuilding world, sort of saying. But you know what I mean. But one video I can't recall what it was, but it captured my attention. And then another video cross came up out. I checked them out, and the way he kind of talks and the way he speaks and the way he thinks about things, that's what made me follow the homie. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I feel like if I were to see him somewhere in the street, we cross paths or somewhere, and then we looked eyes, and we like, "Hey, what's up?" Then the conversation would start. You know what I mean, about like something. I could have a conversation with the homie about something and make it be positive, sort of say. So that being said, like I'm saying, but certain videos that I come and check out, I was kind of like thinking, I felt a certain way because I'm like, all right, cool. He has people he talks about, kind of like other people in the YouTube world they talk about, you know, for whatever reason, right? They have their reasons, and that's their thing. So when it came around a certain individual, and then when he says something, I'm like, on a certain video that I saw, I can't recall which one it was, but y'all gonna see this, right? So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I could understand your sort of point of view, but in a way, my point of view being Mexican, I'm half Guatemalan, half Mexican, but I grew up obviously in a dominating Mexican Hispanic community. Well, I mean, we have Asians here, but at the end of the day, it was majority Hispanics, right? Mexicans. So I'm like, wait a minute. I could understand your point of view, but I'd like to give my point of view about this, right? And usually, like I'm saying, I don't make videos like this. This is probably like the first one I'm talking about this sort of way, and especially kind of like trying to make someone understand that about my sort of culture when it comes to this sort of thing, you know. And the beautiful thing about this whole thing is that you're not just gonna be hearing me talking about this. Like out of nowhere, what made me do this video? I was looking up YouTube a few days ago. Then the video pops up. Kind of got interested in the title. I'm gonna put the video link in the description so you can check it out if you want it. And the homie right there is Mitch Fit. So he did this video, right? Kind of checked it out because I was interested in seeing it because I'm like, I had certain thoughts, like I'm saying, after hearing the certain Matt Truck video, after following him for a while. So he said it perfectly the way I was thinking in a way, and it's beautiful because obviously that homie's African American. So I'm like, me being Hispanic, thinking about this when it comes to what I feel like, hey, he's kind of attacking, I think, like cultura, you know what I mean, our culture in a way, our people. So I'm like, all right, this homie says something about it in a way, but he's African American, so therefore I'm not like trying to make it be a certain thing, you know what I mean, like a racial thing or whatever, because it's not, you know what I mean, because I know he's not, and the reason why, because right now in this video that you will see, is him saying that he has 85% majority Mexican friends, and that's of course beautiful thing, right? Especially the way you have friends. And so in my mind, that's what made me think about sort of things. I'm like, wait, like the hate in a way. And this is what I'm trying to get at. Because if you do have 85% Mexican friends, then why would you say what you say? So those 85% Mexican friends that you have are not from the streets, either not from the streets, haven't been locked up, or haven't been in you know what I mean, those sort of like street dude will go through, which is like they don't have to, you know what I mean, there's nothing wrong about that. But if you did, then you will respect the fact of for instance, like straight cartel. You wouldn't be attacking them in that sort of way, you know what I mean, because like I'm saying, the homie's gonna say what he says, and that's the exactly way that I was thinking, you know what I mean, just debating to make a video about it, but now making a video about it. So check this out, and then we get back to it. All right, much love.
Overwhelming with all the different energies and everything. No one said anything disrespectful. I had a lot of Latinos, Hispanics come up, they was like, man, the essays fuck with you, Mac. We fuck with you. The essays fuck with you, eh? I was like, man, that's what's up, you know. And I expect it because in my real life, I always tell you guys, 85% of my close friends are freaking Mexicans, you know, and it is what it is. That, and he still didn't have security. Now, if people would just focus on educating people, putting out some funny content or whatever their lane is, besides all this tough guy shit, because now all of a sudden it's a Cholo convention when it was already a prison convention and all of that with the jail closed. But this is the thing. I have proof of the security. It's clear as day. Now, you think just because you put them in Strentgh Cartel clothing, they blends in. I am from the land. I know how to scope this stuff.
Now, there was a second video, right? And on that one said about now being all a Cholo thing and all this sort of thing and penitentiary clothes and all that sort of thing, you know what I mean? Now, for someone who's been following the Strentgh Cartel for like a while now, and I'm not saying I've been a day wonder, because I haven't, because I didn't discover them around that sort of time. But anyone who's been following them or who would follow anyone will know the regulars, right? Will know the sort of ways how they do certain videos. Sometimes go off topic about some other stuff, making other sort of content, right? Which we all do, like myself, like this. So yeah, so I tend to see his videos at times too as well whenever I can and can see it. You know what I mean? It's good motivation too. It's good motivational type of videos too in my eyes. You know what I mean? So anybody, also Strentgh Cartel right there. You know what I mean? Go check them out and follow the homies if you want to. So that being said, what do you call it? For someone who's been following them for a while would know the regulars, but would be like, obviously I seen those two. I seen the way they move, seen the way they act, how they're just going about their way. I knew straight up that's security. Me being someone that don't know nobody of them personally, not knowing their get, not knowing their game, not knowing how they will work, none of that. But being someone just knows shit, could see shit, could feel shit, could understand the possibilities of certain situations, certain outcomes, of what person could be a threat, what person cannot. You get what I'm saying? What person is faking, what person looks nervous, what person can't. Like, just by looking at a certain person, seeing how the body language is, seeing how the eyes move, like, just observe a person for a little bit, then you can understand certain things. But me, I just know. But, because how he says he's from the mother that knows about this, but hey, other of us see it a little bit different as well, like myself, how I just explain it. So that being said, that's when I say like attacking the coach about making the Cholo thing. It's like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Obviously, majority of the people there, not just the homies, but of course the blacks. Some of them did some prison time. So I don't saying I don't follow I don't follow like majority of them. I don't like really know their sort of content, but I'm saying, but they're bodybuilders too as well. And from what I've seen certain videos when they come across past these, you know what I mean, certain ones, they talk about also like the gang culture, the gangs or whatever's. But being Strentgh Cartel, of course, they have homies up on board. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing their thing. Everybody's fucking grinding. Everybody's at least showing some sort of positiveness rather than negative. I could understand them being talking about prison and all that sort of thing, something I won't promote, but what the hell? I'm not in their position. You know what I mean? So I don't want to speak on that. Just besides that, of course, I don't kind of agree with it, but hey, that's their thing. If I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't watch it. But I watch it for some other purpose, and it pumps me up and it motivates me. So that's what I'm trying to say. When you grew up around Hispanic culture, especially around the hoods, neighborhoods, right? And whether you get yourself involved in neighborhood stuff or you don't, or you get jumped in or you don't, but you can understand that when it comes around the Hispanic culture, what are we, what are they, you know what I mean, what are we known for? You know what I mean? We're known to being gangsters, gangbangers, jail shit. You know, isn't that what you see on the Hollywood videos? Isn't that what you see on TV series? You know, oh, here comes the Cholo, this or that. Oh, prison. Oh, this or that. You know what I mean? Being a waiter, this or that. You know what I mean? Being a waiter that gangbangs on the side. And that was from a joke, man. That was from a local, a certain comedian. So I don't want to take his credit. So that reminded me about that joke, and it was pretty funny. I wish I could remember the comedian's name, but he was a Rasta dude. But back to this. So this is what I'm trying to get at. You know what I mean? So I'll let the other homie explain to this, because like I'm saying, I saw his video because I was curious about it, and I saw it and I was like, dude, this is exactly what I was thinking about. And he said it the way he said it, so let's just play the video and just see it and look to hear your feedback. And from there, I'm out. Subscribe and like, share, comment. We'd love to hear what's up, right? Much love. Be safe and have a good weekend.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. I kind of get what you're trying to do, Mac Trucc. You're trying to, you're trying to divide and conquer. That's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to divide and conquer. You're trying to divide the friends. You know, you keep talking about the relationship between Cali Muscle and Big Boy, but why is that any of your business? Why do you feel any type of way of these two dudes being cool? Why does that bother you? You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to divide and conquer, right? First of all, I want to start it by saying this. I'm going to give my non-biased opinion because I rocks with Mac Trucc. I rocks with Mac Trucc. That's why I subscribe to his page. That's why I watch his content, you know what I'm saying? But as I'm watching it, I like to watch it, you know what I'm saying, and gather my opinion on the things that he's saying, and then put my opinion out there, just like everybody else. The people in the comments that typing, you feel me? Just like that. I want to put my opinion out there. Now, he has made some allegations, I don't know, allegedly, whatever, if they're true or not, because I wasn't personally at the LA Fit Expo, right? He's saying that Big Boy and the whole Strength Cartel came, and they came with, they pretty much came with security. They pretty much came with bodyguards. And he's pretty much saying, like, what are you coming with bodyguards for? So many of y'all, like, what are y'all afraid of something? Like, what's the deal behind the bodyguards, right? So me personally, when I'm thinking of that, I'm thinking like, hey man, they're like fitness influencers. They're like, he does more than that. He does stuff with he's like an internet guy. You know what I'm saying? He's an internet guy. And not only is he an internet guy, he's a businessman. So as a business, you gotta protect who? You gotta protect the money. You get what I'm saying? Just like a celebrity or rapper, you know what I'm saying? The rapper's gonna have security. They're gonna have something because you have to protect the money. Big Boy is what? Big Boy is the money. You get what I'm saying? When you think of Strength Cartel, who do you think of first? You think of Big Boy, and he's running a business. He's a businessman, you know. So if he had security or if he had bodyguards or whatnot, I'm thinking like he's protecting the bag. He's a businessman, you know. So this is the problem with a lot of the fitness community, period, especially like the influencers. They come from different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Mac Trucc comes from this background of where, you know, it's the Lokes, it's the Crips, it's the Blue, you know what I'm saying? Some of them did time, you know, Cali Muscle did his time, Big Boy did his time or whatnot. You know, Joey Stacks did his time. You know, some of them did time, you know, but they're combining that gang culture in LA, that street culture in LA, that prison culture. They're just combining it into this fitness thing, which it doesn't really fit, because this shit is about fitness and health. Of course, you want it to have, you know, your clothing and things like that, and some of the things you do, you want to have that street look to it. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it appealing to the people that you rock with. Of course, Strength Cartels rock with the streets dudes. They're from the streets. Of course, Mac Trucc gonna rock with the streets dudes. They're from the streets. So you're gonna make it appealing to the streets dudes, to the street dudes. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta cut it between entertainment and where it gets real. You know what I'm saying? And just separate the two. Shit. I pretty much think just by watching that Mac Trucc video, You remember when on Look at Me Now, when Chris Brown said, "Hey man, you hating from outside of the club. You can't even get in."
I don't see how you can hate from outside of the club. You can't even get in.
And you hating from outside the club, Mac Trucc. You ain't even in here. You ain't even in here. Of course, he says he went to the Fit Expo, but you don't even have a booth, bruh. You don't have a booth. What are you promoting? You have nothing to sell. Like he's talking about like Cali Muscle, and keep in mind I have plenty of videos going in on Cali Muscle. He was doing the watermelon fast. That's why I say I'm unbiased, because I'm not. Hey, if I feel it's wrong, I'm gonna call it out as wrong, and I rocks with Mac Trucc. But I know wrong is wrong and right is right. You know what I'm saying? So. And this is my unbiased opinion. You're hating out from outside the club. You can't even get in. You don't even have a booth. You don't have any merchandise here. You don't have anything to sell. You're over here saying, "Oh, Kelly Muscle didn't have a line at his booth."
So he blasted me the video. I said, wow. Wow, that should be a wake-up call for Cali.
How long were you there? You get what I'm saying? And then I'm watching videos of Cali Muscle, blogs and things of that sort, and it looks like people were there. He also stated, why didn't Big Boy go over there to like share some of his fans and stuff with Cali Muscle, if he was pretty much having a hard time because of his switch of thoughts and the way he's putting it out there, and kind of like putting he's not putting the fitness industry down, but he's putting the things that were taught before. He's putting it down now because I guess he's having an awakening, right? So a lot of his fans are diminishing, or they're disappearing, or they're changing on him because they like the old Cali Muscle, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, if you change anything. Some people ain't gonna like it, and some people gonna rock with it. Anyway, so next time.